Welcome, welcome, both of you. That was really emotional for us to watch, but it must have been incredibly difficult for you to perform. How was that?
Our audition was at the London Palladium, and it was a very moving experience, wasn't it, to be there?
Did it help you at all? Because obviously you've been rehearsing and building up to this moment. Was there something quite cathartic about it?
Every time we sing, it is very cathartic, and it's just lovely. It's a wonderful thing to do. But being on the stage at the London Palladium, we'd all built up the energy over a period of weeks of rehearsing.
You even made Simon Cowell cry. That doesn't happen very often, does it? No. So you obviously all got together as a choir, but through the common thing that you have, which is that you both have loved ones that have gone missing. And we were talking earlier about it. The emotional limbo must be torment.
It is. I mean, my brother's been missing over 20 years, seriously, and even longer. So it's... And there's some people been missing a short time, others longer, but the experiences of those left behind is all the same. We share that common...
That connection with each other.
That's right, yeah.
Because I don't think... I mean, we've all got loved ones, and you go, God, I can't imagine it. But the thing is, I can't imagine it. So to be with people who know exactly how you're feeling must comfort you all.
That's right, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I've totally lost my thread of what I was going to say then.
Rachel, tell us, you've got two very different stories. Rachel, tell us your story.
Well, my brother was in the Manic Street Preachers. He's been missing 22 years now. So while he does get a lot of coverage, it's more a public persona image, and I prefer to remember him as my brother, obviously. So it can be difficult for us as a family sometimes. So it's great to get...
because he's so well known, there's obviously websites dedicated to him. You have people who claim they've seen him.
That's right.
Does that help or make things worse?
It doesn't really help that much. Mostly people's intentions are genuine. They generally want to help, but it can get a bit carried away. So it's great to meet up with real families and people that know that experience.
And what about Quentin?
Well, we were living in New Zealand. He'd grown up in New Zealand, although he was born over here. And he was 18, this was 25 years ago, so long, long time. And he'd come home from school one afternoon, changed into his ordinary clothes and went off to what we thought was his after-school job at the local supermarket and just disappeared.
He left a note, didn't he?
He left a note, which was, obviously, he was feeling depressed and unhappy with himself.
What was it? Can I just ask, was it a note that was very much left in a place where you would find it, or was it a note you just found around the place in the bedroom?
It was left in his bedroom, yeah, but it wasn't immediately obvious. And because
so it could have been something he wrote earlier,
I think he had written it probably that day or the day before, but I was actually over in England at the time visiting my parents, so I wasn't even at home, but he was there.
And what goes through your mind at the first, the first few hours where you suddenly start to think, OK, they are missing. What goes through your mind? Do you sort of think they'll turn up, or...?
Well, obviously you hope that, yes. I mean, it's this thing of hope all the time, and, you know,
Do you still have that? Does that ever leave you, that hope of...
I think it does diminish over time, but it's important to retain hope for the other members of the choir as well, because the whole point is someone may see someone and reconnect through our performance. So even if one person is found, that's hope.
Is that what you're hoping for? Because obviously behind you, when you were singing, were pictures of loved ones who are missing. Are you... Obviously, there's millions of people watch Britain's Got Talent. Are you hoping that maybe someone will come forward?
Oh, definitely. Yes. Yeah, it would just be amazing. Not only if somebody was found, but if by raising the awareness of a charity and what it means to the families left behind, somebody might be thinking of going missing and not realise how emotionally catastrophic it is, and it might stop them going missing.